Just sitting here drinking some coffee, listening to Skylar chew her nails off. I'm attempting to make up on and just look a mess. Girl, I didn't do anything this morning. I'm a hot mess. I'm tired from my trip. And then yesterday morning, I got up early and got ready to do that giveaway. So this morning, I was like, I'm not being on camera, but I'm going to try to be on camera the rest of the week. Yesterday, I wasn't nervous at all on camera, I noticed. So I guess the verdict or the jury's still out on the Amber Geiger case. I'm tired too. Can you hear Skylar chewing her nails? Goodness gracious. She chews her nails. Hi, Shine On. How are you? Yeah, I wasn't too nervous yesterday, Kate. I didn't really think about it. And then after I got done with my live stream, I thought, I didn't even think about it. Being nervous or anything yesterday. I'm just freaking tired. I didn't know what else to talk about this morning, so I figured we would read some People Magazine true crime articles, react to it. I usually do this by myself. Maybe we'll wait just a minute for some people to get in here. Anything good happened on YouTube last night? I watched 90 Days the Other Way last night. Fell asleep. Oh, it's the 2-year anniversary of the I can't even talk this morning. Las Vegas massacre. 58 people were killed and more than 800 were injured. Yeah, my brother was there. Well, my stepbrother was there. Stepbrother David. Him and his wife and another couple went there to hear the music, of course, but they were out there gambling and stuff at the casino. Well, David and his wife were okay. Now, the guy that was with them, he was shot, but he made it. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Hey, faithful one. Yeah, it's been 2 years already. It don't seem like it. Seems like it was just last year. Believe me, when I was at that concert, I was thinking about a mass shooter. I really was. I was looking around the stage area and there was like trees there. And I don't know what was behind those trees, but I was thinking if there was nothing there, someone could come through that wooded area some crazy. One of our very best friends, basically a brother, is a Las Vegas Metropolitan Police officer. He had to deal with the aftermath. It was a mess. Oh my gosh, bless his heart. Skylar, could you please quit chewing your nails? That is so daggone loud. And I'm not in the best mood this morning. Because people annoying me on YouTube. Someone has really ruffled my feathers. It's not like they did anything to me, but just their actions. Here I have took up for them before. I'm not going to get off on it because I could be mean. Okay. Change the subject. Yeah. It's a manic Tuesday morning. Shine On's good. Summer's on its way. Gosh, summer's ending here. Shine On. 90 Day. Wow, Lord and Aladdin. So they're divorced and parting with the selfish other chick. Let me hook up my headset back up. Shine On. I'll respond to that. She is a nut, girl. Laura from that 90 Days the Other Way. She is. I'm going to start calling her Bitter Betty. because he don't want her crazy ass. So she comes out and says he's gay, which could get him killed in Qatar, however you say it. That could get him killed over there. That is forbidden. She's just bitter. He don't want her old ugly ass. I actually kind of liked her at the beginning of the show. Thought she was dumb for marrying someone just a few years older than her son, moving to Qatar, but whatever. She's just bitter now. She faked a pregnancy, act like she was pregnant. Then she tried to act like it was an ectopic, however you say it, pregnancy. I think it's water behind the trees. Pretty sure it's the Ohio River. Some crazy ass could figure out how to come through there, probably, Katie. I haven't been able to watch much of the YouTube shit lately. I clicked off her message. But I'm always ready for you to freak out on someone. I'm trying not to. I'm trying not to freak out on this person because I like them a little bit. She thought she was pregnant and it was ectopic. Oh yeah, I saw that picture where she had a black eye, but everybody's saying that that was makeup. Hey Will, good morning. Good morning, Love Hollis. And how about what Evelyn did to Corey Shine on before the 90 days? I think she was cheating on him when he went back to the he's from Washington, I think. Washington State to bury his daddy. I think she was cheating on him. I think they're broken up. But then I think I saw something yesterday where they were getting back together. Hey, Olivia. I missed you too, girl. I seen Olivia this morning. Kay's video she put up. Mel, did I say hi to you, girl? Oh, Mel knows who's pissed me off. She's done heard about it this morning. Oh my God, Corey got played hard. Yeah, she was definitely cheating. So he gets back from his trip from going home to bury his father. And she's like, oh, by the way, Corey, I blocked my ex on social media. Well, Evelyn, or Evelyn, as they like to call her, you should have done that 5 years ago. I always watch Auntie's Advice. She does reviews of the 90 Days show, and she is so funny. And Jahoon from South Korea, and what's her name? Devin. I believe those two are really slow. They act like they're not too smart. But anyway, Shine On, I felt bad for Corey. He seems like a good dude. I cried when he said his dad died on there. I have never cried on 90 Day Fiancé, but I cried. So let's, if Skylar quit chewing her daggone nails over here, gosh, she's the most annoying dog. Okay, so let's get to some People magazine stuff. Did y'all see where I put up that Clueless actress Stacey Dash was arrested in an alleged domestic violence incident? But she claims self-defense. But if the truth's known, she went crazy on her husband and maybe he tried to defend himself. She called the police and her ass got arrested. She really is clueless. Hey, Bridget. How are you? Oh, that's a lovely picture. I will be watching while I do my nails. Oh, Mel, when I was in Walmart the other night, I was thinking about you because I saw they had a nail kit there to do the gel nails. It was only like $10. I thought about getting it, but it's hard to take care of goats and chickens and dogs with long nails. But I do wish mine would grow. Okay, y'all. Y'all know I digress a lot. So this one article I was saving to read to y'all this morning because we got to have some kind of topic, you know. And this is a crazy story out of Florida. Always crazy shit coming out of Florida. Unidentified woman found dead inside a burning porta potty. Yes. And it says the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office is now working to identify the victim, who they believe was a white woman. They are currently searching for answers after they discovered the charred human remains inside a burning porta potty over the weekend. Since the Fury incident took place early Saturday morning, local detectives have been working to identify the victim, who they believe is a white woman. No other details about the victim's identity have been determined yet due to the condition of her body. Spokesperson with the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office announced in a Facebook post on Saturday that their patrol officers in St. Johns County Rescue responded to an area in St. Augustine, Florida, early that morning after receiving reports about a porta potty that was engulfed in flames. The portable toilet was located next to a house that was under construction, and neighbors recalled hearing a loud explosion just after 6:30 a.m. Maybe somebody murdered her and put her inside that porta potty and set it on fire. They'll be able to tell, maybe. But I was thinking, with a porta potty, you know, with the gases from people, you know what I mean, would that explode if you smoked in it? I've smoked in porta potties before. I just had to laugh at Will's comment about Katie putting on her makeup. Oh, Tammy Faye Baker. I haven't heard her mention in a long time. Hey, there's Carla. Hey, girl. Sorry you're feeling bad, Bridget. Yeah, faithful one. That is an awful. I mean, to be engulfed in fire inside of a porta potty? What in the world? Okay, let me finish here. There were flames 15 feet in the air. Local resident Jane Long told an outlet. It's all burnt. Our land borders that land. It's all burnt over there. Once firefighters successfully extinguished the fire, they discovered the human remains inside of the portable toilet. Authorities were initially unable to identify the victim due to how badly charred it was, but they later revealed that she was likely a white woman. They have not received any missing persons reports that coincide with this incident and that would indicate who the woman was and how old she was. So they're asking for the public's help. In the meantime, spokesman for the police department says the case remains an undetermined death investigation pending autopsy findings or an additional background information. The cause of the fire also remains undetermined. Well, they don't know crap, do they? They don't know who she is. They don't know how the fire started. Tough case. I hope they find out who she is. Uh-oh. Big loud noise. Hold on, guys. There was a big loud noise. I don't know if it was a gunshot or them working down there, but got my dog barking. No, you two go sit back down. False alarm. Like they could do anything to anybody was to come in here. Dogs and nothing but a bunch of chickens. Be a horrible way to, back to the crime. That'd be a horrible way to die. Katie, so basically a lady died in the shitter and that's all they know. Wow. Yeah, that's all they know about it. It'd be an awful way to die. And I also think in a fire, but I also think drowning would be a horrible way to die too, or falling off a cliff. Anyway, basically, it's a horrible way to go. Um, hey, Michelle. Will the dogs could lick them to death? Yeah. Well, Lady wouldn't be so friendly. She would be barking, but Skylar, she'd just want to see if they had any food to give her. They could give her a treat, and she'd let them steal anything. She'd let them do it without a daggone treat. She's funny. She's got a boxer named Ruby that she goes and sees out my mother-in-law's. It's the neighbors. Skylar, on the way there, right before they get there, turn off in the driveway, she's always got her head out the window, barking, howling, so that boxer will hear her. And she'll come up to my in-laws and sit there and wait for Skylar to pull in. It's pretty cute. So back to People Magazine. Here's a Texas man. There's a lot of bad crimes that happen in Texas, too. A Texas man allegedly kills his 4 roommates after a fight. That must have been a hell of a fight. Let's see what it says about it. I didn't read these ones. I just glanced at them. I think they're still deliberating, Olivia. Hey, Linda, I'm sorry you was blocked. Don't know how you were hidden. You said you were hidden. Apologize about that. Was not done on purpose. A Texas man is accused of fatally shooting his 4 roommates after a fight broke out in their, I'm going to try to say this, Beaumont home. And that was on Sunday afternoon. Says the police responded to reports of several shots fired inside a duplex. If you two don't get out of the window barking, I'm going to put you out of this room. God, sorry, y'all. They set their little butts down. Upon arrival, officers found Bobby Wyatt, 39, Shannon Sutton, 23, Alvin Bellard, 33, and 33-year-old Elijah Radu suffering from gunshot wounds. 2 of the victims were dead, while the 2 others were transported to a local hospital where they died of their injuries. The group's 5th roommate, 22-year-old Lively James Stratton, was arrested and charged with 4 counts of murder. They believe he opened fire on his roommates after an altercation. An officer on patrol that afternoon heard several gunshots and notified dispatch. Call logs show police had previously responded to the home 9 times before the shooting. Jesus. The calls included reports of shots being fired, disturbances, and thefts. His bond was set for $4 million, or $1 million per victim. He sounds like a real psycho. Hey, Verbal. Not seen you in a few. How have you been? We are completely sane in Washington State. Oh, no, you're not, Will. There is a lot of crazies I read about up there, too. Quite a few here in Virginia, too. Did you guys hear about the guy who robbed a bank to go to jail and escape his wife? He got sentenced to house arrest. Bridget, are you being serious? That is so funny. We had a guy rob our local bank here in town on his bicycle. He got away. He went to Kentucky and partied. I think he got about $5,000. He went to Kentucky and partied, and after he ran out of money, people turned him in. Seriously. He robbed the bank on his bicycle and got away from police. And to think about it, the town police is just down the street. Not very far, within walking distance. Bridget says she's serious. I read it today and couldn't stop laughing. Oh my gosh, I wish I'd come across that. I'd have done a video. Well, they're all insane in Minnesota. I read a few bad stories that come out there too. North Carolina, but Florida. Oh my gosh, you can watch the ID channel, and if you will pay attention, like 95% of the stuff they have on the ID channel happens in Florida. I'm serious. Verbal says that's a good judge. Yeah, he got some true punishment there. Maybe him and his wife are divorced. And a lot of bad things happen in Iowa too. I just put up a video about a guy who killed his relative's two elderly dogs with an axe. Don't know why. He just did it. It's evil. Can you imagine? Seeing someone chop your damn dogs up with an axe, or know that they did? That little son of a gun wouldn't have made it to jail if it had been my dogs. I'd be in some serious trouble. Because my dogs is like my little kids. Or if anybody messed with my rooster or my goat, my sister wives, they'd be in for it. Faithful one. Oh my God, my daughter's moving to Florida. Oh my God, she's moving to a bad state. There's crazies. Hey, I believe I was down there one time, and I believe this guy scoped me out, and he pulled in because he thought I was by myself and had out-of-town plates, because I was standing at the red box while Mark and his uncle was inside getting his medicine. His uncle had cancer. I was just standing there at the red box looking to see what they had. All of a sudden, this guy, this Latin guy, he just pulls in, gets out, comes up to the red box and says, "Hey, are you from here?" And I was like, my husband's inside. And about that time, him and Uncle Henry come out of CVS. And when he saw them, he got back in his car. He did not get nothing out of the red box, and he left. He saw those Virginia tags and thought I was a woman by myself. I don't know what his intentions was, but when because he acted like he was going to get something out of the red box when he came up. Because I said, "Am I in your way? I'm just looking." And he tried to strike up conversation. Honestly, though, it seems really bad in Florida and worse than it is because all the open records and their laws, everything's basically public and like other states. Yeah, if you watch the ID channel, if you pay attention, most of those cases on there happen in Florida. I've noticed that a long time ago, and I've actually mentioned it to my husband before. Yeah, well, that's a great idea. Okay, I'll have to get on YouTube through my phone and do it. And give her a wrench. Because through this StreamYards, it just won't let you. Do y'all know Scott Baio does live streams? I just noticed he had a new video up. I'm subscribed to him. Let's see. Okay, Linda. No, it's fine, Linda. It's fine. I just don't know how you got blocked, Linda, or hidden. I just don't understand that. I get, accidents happen. I have been known to do that, so it was probably me. Still makes me mad, though. Even if it was me, it makes me mad. It's no big deal. You're welcome, Linda. You're a good person. Oh, here's the new People magazine article just up. California parents said 4-year-old boy drowned in the pool, but now they're accused of murdering him. Oh, gosh, I would never be able to pronounce this name. Freak. It's Noah, Cuatro. Cutro? I don't know. Officials in California have filed murder charges against the 4-year-old California boy's parents who died in July under suspicious circumstances. Jose Maria Cutro and Ursula, both of Palmdale, were formally charged Monday with single counts of murder, torture, assault on a child causing death, and child abuse resulting in death, all stemming from the alleged abuse and intentional death of their son, Noah. When I get off here, I'm going to Google how to pronounce that last name. People magazine obtained a copy of the criminal complaint against the parents, which alleges Noah died on July 6th. Each defendant is being held on $3 million bail. It's unclear if they've entered pleas. According to the allegations in the criminal complaint, the investigators began on July 5th when first responders were summoned to a communal pool in Palmdale. When they arrived, the parents told them they discovered Noah motionless, floating in the pool. The parents allegedly insisted the boy had drowned. However, medical examiners determined through an autopsy the death was unrelated to drowning. An exact manner of death has not been revealed, but Noah's body did show signs of prolonged physical abuse, according to investigators. The cause of the boy's death was ruled a homicide. Eva Hernandez, the grandmother of Noah's mother, spoke to reporters last week through tears. I feel relief. I feel sad, she said. Everything is so mixed up in my brain right now. Noah had been in the care of his great-grandmother before being returned to his parents last year. According to the Times, Noah was placed in foster care in 2014 before being returned to his being turned over to his great-grandmother. 2015, he was returned to his parents, who lost him again in 2016. The court returned Noah to his parents again in 2018. But in May, the Times reports the Department of Children and Family Services launched a probe into a tip suggesting Noah had been sexually abused. If convicted on the charges, they could be sentenced between 32 years to life in prison. Well, they need to be executed. If they did this, and it seems like this boy is another AJ Friend case, Malia Davis case, took from the parents for being abused and turned back over to their abuser who goes on to kill them. What in the hell is going on? When people get their kids took for abuse, if it can be proven, hey, they abused their kid, they should never be allowed to get them back. Because if they abuse them once, they'll do it again. It's like abusing an animal. If you abuse an animal once, you'll do it again. God, it just makes me so mad to read that shit. Mel's doing balls. Well, that sounds weird. Your message sounds weird. Hey, Linda, I thought it said balls, so listening. It says bells. I think you mean balls. Girl, you're crazy. Yeah, it's a bunch of bull crap. I didn't even know about this case. If I did, I forgot. I read so much. This is usually what I do in the morning. I sit with my coffee and I read true crime, usually talk out loud to myself because stuff just really pisses me off like that. If you don't want a kid, someone commented on one of my videos, I believe it was about the toddler in the car while the mom was getting drunk. She said she'd do to have a kid, and she can't. She can't have kids. And there's people like that who just don't give a damn about their kids. A lot of these hot car deaths, I believe they do it on purpose because they just don't want their kids anymore. Do y'all remember that one guy? I can't remember where he was from. He was supposed to take his kid to daycare, but he left him in the car. And I think the guy had actually been back out to his car that day. But anyways, it come out he was sexting with underage girls, I think. He went to prison for it. His wife ended up divorcing him. At first, I think she tried to take up for him. Sorry, guys, I got to rinse my cup out and get some more coffee. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of what that guy's name was. He was like a kind of a real tall, kind of fat guy. I think he left that kid in that car on purpose, and so did investigators and prosecutors. Sicko. Yeah, Love Hollis. I did a video about it yesterday. That Barry case your daughter was telling you about. She left her daughter in the car with the heat on, covered up, and she was sitting in another car getting drunk, partying. And when she got done, I guess she passed out in her friend's car. When she woke up, went to check on the toddler. She's dead. So her ass is grass. I cannot handle so many child murders. It gets to me, too. Yeah, it does me, too. It pisses me off. I'd much rather not, no murders happen, you know what I mean? But I'd much rather read about adults than little children, of course. And this little boy is so stinking cute. So cute. Well, I wish they would get a verdict in while I'm live. Right here is a case out of Florida. I was going to do a video on this morning. Hey, Dova. Love how she deserves hell. Yeah. A Florida mother of 5 is dead after her husband allegedly shot her to death in their Liberty City home Sunday night. Excuse me. Miami-Dade police said at around 8:51 p.m., officers responded to a 911 call of a shooting, saw 2 men running from a residence. The men told police there were 2 children still inside, along with Shanika Harris and husband Eddie Harris, who had a rifle. The couple had been fighting when Eddie allegedly pulled out a rifle. A standoff ensued between Eddie Harris and SWAT officers before the children ages 6 and 9 were rescued through a window. When officers were able to get inside the home, they found Shanika Harris dead and Eddie Harris conscious and suffering from what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He was taken to Jackson Memorial Hospital, Ryder Trauma Center, where he remained Sunday night. It is unclear what condition he is in. The couple were high school sweethearts and had been together for 33 years. They started dating when they were 15 years old and had 5 children. Shanika Harris was 47 years old. It's crazy. 3 years ago, the couple's 19-year-old son, Eddie Harris Jr., was shot and killed while walking down a street at around 1 p.m. on January 29, 2016. Shanika Harris posted often about her son on her Facebook page. It was unclear Monday if Eddie Harris had been charged in his wife's death. So he meant to do it murder-suicide. Hold on, I'll tell y'all a little story. Granny Wilma, my hubby's grandma, Mark's grandma, she was married to a guy. And she wanted a divorce from him. And she went to move her stuff one day. And he pulled out a gun. She thought he was going to shoot her. But he tried to blow his head off. He blowed half his face off, half of his face off, and he lived. And he had to wear like a mask around. Yeah, true story. Domestic violence and stuff is nothing, no joke. It's very serious. We just had an incident a couple of years ago where a man shot his wife in front of everybody and went on a chase with police. Ended up at a Dairy Queen. He shot himself during the standoff. It's crazy. What is everyone thinking the jury will decide? I'd say she'll get convicted. What do y'all think? The Amber Geiger, whatever, however you say her name, I can never remember her name, Geiger or something. I think she'll get convicted. You know, you don't know when someone's going to snap verbal. That's true. Kim, did I say hey to you? I can't remember. I've been reading, so I may not see. Verbal thinks he'll be guilty. Katie, she doesn't get convicted. There will most likely be riots. Yep. Carla convicted life with possibility of parole. Love Hollis says manslaughter. Yeah, I think that she'll be convicted. We'll have to wait and see. Then I got a little part of me that says no, though. But Will thinks she'll be guilty on all counts. Yeah, I think she will too. Thank you, Coffee CC, and you all wonderful chatters. Have a great day. I'm off to be with the grandbabies. Thank you again. I love everyone here. Bunches around. Oh, we love you too. Have a good day. Have fun. I'm about ready to get off here too. I'm hungry. I gotta go fix me something to eat. Get some stuff done around here. I'm gonna go over and see Annabelle, Sonny. I've done seen them, but I've not been over there. Seen them from the fence. I can just see her getting off. I think there's enough evidence. You may be right, Purple. You may be right. Oh, Leslie Storage. Been waiting for the verdict. I think she will be found guilty. Gosh, I hope I don't get to cleaning and stuff and forget about it. Hey, I see Shug. Hey, girl. I hope she gets murdered. Yeah, me too. I just don't see why she just didn't hold him at gunpoint. I mean, crap, if she's that damn scared, shoot him in the leg. Why did she have to go in the apartment if the door was ajar? That's what I'm thinking. Seems trigger happy. 5411, I'm loving your channel. Oh, Carla, hey, that's a great channel. Great, great channel. He puts together his videos so good. Even if she's found guilty, it will be a mess. Oh, yeah. I saw her little ugly face on a stand crying yesterday. I'm sorry, but that face she was making was quite ugly. I'm just wondering if it is possible that those two had a run-in before that no one knows about. Why? I mean, why would she even go in the apartment? How did she not notice she's in the wrong apartment? She didn't notice none of her shit was in there? Come on. Uh-oh, my headset disconnected. Well, I hope there's no riots or anything, you know. If, you know, she did do this on purpose, and try to set it up like that, she will have to answer for it one day in front of God. Right, so sad. Rip Bottom. I know it. Can you imagine just being in your own home, maybe walking through the house to go to the fridge or whatever, and here comes some crazy woman, got a gun on you and shooting you? I mean, I bet he was like, what the hell? Before she shot him. Didn't understand what was going on. You are correct. Something does not make sense between us two. Yeah, those two could have had a run-in or something that nobody knowed about. Just because they didn't have each other's phone numbers and there had been no text history does not mean they hadn't had a run-in before. Something just, and I said this before, does not feel right about her story. There's more to it. I mean, I know people get turned around. I've opened the wrong door to the car before, one that's looked like mine. But as soon as I do, I realize, hey, this is not mine. I guess that maybe the sexton had her distracted. I guess we'll never know the truth. It's craziness. Well, guys, I will see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for chatting. I love y'all. Have a good day. Be kind. Kim ate her ugly face. I wanted to smack her. I know, like a scrunched up, ugly crying face she had, girl. I know. And before I go, Kim A, you have reminded me about that little girl missing from, what is it, New Jersey? Dulce Maria Alvarez. They still have not found her. So, I don't know what's going to happen with that. You going to verdict watch, Val? Well, me too. I'm going to try to find a live stream and listen. See if I can hear the verdict. Anyways, love y'all. See y'all later. Peace. Bye, Love Hollis. Bye, everybody.